Okay, while we're out here, after our little rose chat, I have some bare root delphiniums I'm going to pot up. Can you see that? Is this rose in the way? Anyways, right here. I need to get that rose out of the way. Let me just move that. I'll put it down here on the floor. Okay, so let me get this one out of the way too. They'll be perfect down here and get me incentivized to finish cleaning out my greenhouse. I do it a little bit at a time because I don't have enough time to gut it and do it like it should be done. Anyway, so I have grown delphiniums from seed. Do I have a video on that? I think I do. I have a video, but most importantly a blog post on how I grow delphinium from seed. And I'm going to do a trial of a new method that I have learned about, and I was going to try it. But also I have taken cuttings from delphinium and grew them, which worked great. But this time, at a big box store, I found these delphiniums, and it's a mix, so I thought I would try it. I think there's 4 or 5 in here. I have 4 pots out, so maybe it was 4. Let me see. Yep, 4. 4 plants. So I'm going to put a little bit of soil in here in the pot. This is my potting soil that I usually use, the EB Stone Edna's Best, and that's about right. I want it to where the crown is right at the top of the soil line, and I want there to be like half an inch, the soil to be half an inch lower than the edge of the pot so that you can water it well. So I'm just going to set the roots in there and start filling it up. Hopefully you can see. I know it's at an angle, and it sounds like it's pretty breezy out there. The breeze is blowing. So now I've got the potting soil in there, and then I'm just pressing it down around the edge. Not too firmly, but firmly enough. And you can see the crown is still showing above the soil line. So then I'm going to bottom water these. I have a tray of water over there, or I can just put it back in here once I have them all potted up. I had them soaking overnight, so I knew that they were good and hydrated. And I just put enough soil in again so that I can set the roots on top and fill to, I like doing it in here because it catches anything I spill, but I'm just filling up to the bottom of the crown of the plant. Now the crown is just where the roots start and from the stem that used to be, because that's what they did. They dug up a plant and they divided up all of they cut apart roots sections, and that's called root division, and then they packaged up each piece as a separate plant. So you plant them up. That's how you divide them yourself as well, if you wanted to make more of one you have. Now delphiniums, a lot of people call them a biennial. Mine have actually been perennials, but they are a short-lived perennial. So you'll want to take divisions to continue having them. So this one I'm going to hold up because I don't want to squish the roots to where the crown is at the half-inch mark below the rim of the pot. And just, now you don't have to be too fussy about it. They are pretty tough, and I'm interested to see how well these do compared to growing from a seed. Like I said, I've never gotten them bare root before. So the one, when I pulled it out of the packaging, the roots kind of separated from it, or the majority of them, so I'm not sure how this one's going to do, though it still does have a root right here, a bit of a root. It had a lot more, so I'm sure it will do fine, because as long as it has some root. I just need to bring the soil up further. It will grow. It probably would do better with more root, but that is what happens in all the packaging and shipping and what have you. So, 4 new delphinium plants. Now this is some strawberries I got bare root, and I did that before we went on vacation, and that was foolish because they didn't do so hot. Okay, this has got a bunch of soil in it. I guess I could still put more water in there, which I will do. I have a bin of water down there. My faucet's turned off because it freezes in the winter. I'm just looking for a scooper and cup. Okay. Or I could use these. Let me see if this one's cracked. I always have catch trays and stuff in here. Yeah, I could use this. And I like to water from the bottom a lot of times, but these, just to get the soil good and firmed down, make sure there's no air pockets around the roots. Make sure I got that one right side up. Okay, yeah, that's just a piece of the stem. Okay, so I just water it in until the water runs through. Okay, water's running through, so that's good for that one, or those two. And this one I think has a crack in the bottom. Well, I'll try it anyways. And I'll do the same with these two. Now the soil that I used, potting soil, was good and moist, so these should be great. I'll just put them in here on the shelf and let them get going early rather than putting them out in the garden. Because of course, still got a lot of snow out there. That breeze is really blowing. Okay, let's find a spot. I guess I could put them up there. One thing about spring in my greenhouse, it starts getting really full. So I will come back in a week or two, or probably maybe a month. I don't know how long it's going to take these to start sprouting. And I will share with you what they look like in an update of some sort. But that is how you plant bare root delphiniums. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you'll give it a try and let me know how it works for you. And please do come back. I am going to do that delphinium seed starting video. And we're going to do a comparison to the way I normally do it. And also I winter sow delphinium seeds. They work great for winter sowing. But I'll share with you this new method I've learned about, my old method, and the winter sowing method. We can see how they all compare. And if you have any tips and tricks on growing delphiniums, please let me know in the comments below. I love my delphiniums. They grow so beautifully. And they are going to be incorporated in my new garden design that has lots of climbing roses and other roses, along with other very hardy perennials, biennials, and annuals in wherever I decide to put that design. So check back for that. Okay. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up or leave me a comment. Or if you have any ideas you want me to try, go ahead. Let me know. I will do my best to fulfill those. Okay, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.